Hello and welcome to the last lesson of term. Well, listen, not the last episode of term and not the fun bits where we get to watch Mr. Bean. No. It's the last lesson. It's the last learning. This is Lexx Education. There's a cheerful, punky-ass podcast where comedian me, this is the first time I think I've ever varied from this, tries to learn science from her normal, nerdy younger brother, Ron.
Hello, that's me.
We're in Kokio territory right now because it is 8:08 on a Friday morning.
Oh, we're being serious Kokios, okay.
No, I'm just saying timing-wise, it's Kokio
Right.
time slot.
Yeah, the Kokios, they're having their lunch right now.
Yeah, I really struggled to wake up this morning.
Me too, but then I realised, do you know what, no, it doesn't necessarily get me out of bed, but what wakes me up more than anything, the realisation I have to go purchase milk before I can have breakfast or a cup of tea.
Yeah. I have a milkman, so I just have to open the front door.
The Lait Homme doesn't come down the street.
Yeah. That does involve, though, the dogs will then snoop out the front door, and they like to bark in the front garden. And also, youngest but biggest dog of the podcast, Yuzu, has worked out how to open the gate by herself. So
The front gate.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's really annoying. And she's so funny about it. She just flicks the handle with her paw and marches through. And you're like, well, yeah, it is that simple. But Mackie's just so dense, it's never occurred to her to try.
Mackie doesn't like to walk out of open doors that were designed for her.
No. Oh, I love Mackie so much. But the more we have Yuzu, the more I realise she is just very stupid. She just doesn't notice things that Yuzu will notice in an instant. But then Yuzu's also mean. Like, we took them out with a ball yesterday, and Mackie was chasing the ball, and it's her favourite, obviously. And then Yuzu's worked out that Mackie's got a weak leg, and so bites that leg while Mackie's running, and it slows Mackie down. And it's like genuinely like, no, you guys are going to have to go and walk separately if you keep like trying to unattach Mackie's bad leg.
That's really bleak.
Yeah. I mean,
I
she
guess.
obviously does not doing it maliciously. She's just, that's animal instinct, isn't it? Like, what's the easiest way for me to win this game? Bam. There we go.
I don't think there's any way targeting your friend's injured leg so that you can beat them in a gentle sports engagement isn't malicious.
But can you be malicious if you're an animal?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ever seen killer whales?
Yeah. That episode where they just eat the tongue of the baby and then leave the rest of the corpse. Like,
Pretty
someone
malicious.
should remake that with humans so you can really understand how evil that is.
Yeah.
But then they're not eating their own species, so we do that to other species all the time.
We don't just eat the tongue.
Some people do.
Yeah, your favourite, Henry VIII. It's like, 1,000 wren's tongues for breakfast.
I once went to a Chinese restaurant and we misunderstood what we were ordering, and we ordered a pile of 30 duck tongues.
Yeah, but someone else is eating the rest of the duck is my point.
Yeah. But we didn't even eat the tongues. They were horrible. We really thought, I can't remember what we thought we'd ordered, some sort of gyoza situation. But it was just tongues all day.
Chinese food, duck tongue. Ugh. Oh my god. What Lovecraftian nightmare is this?
Just a sort of pile of grey little wiggles.
Oh god. I don't mean to be grim about it, but these have really been pulled out by the root, haven't they?
Really horrible. Really horrible. It was like a dim sum festival or something, or a gyoza festival in Brighton. So we'd gone to a restaurant I'd not been to before, but it's really well thought of, and the food was excellent. But we just
Dim sum festival, more like give 'em something else.
It was with Robin Hatcher, Noise Next Door friend of the podcast.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Don't recommend. I don't recommend.
Don't recommend Robin Hatcher.
I do have a faux beef with him.
It's one of my favourite bits that any two quite close friends have, is you just bullying Robin all the time. Because he looks like a big boy anyway.
Yeah. He's just one of those people that I just get on with better when we're just sparring.
Yeah, when you're adversarial.
Yeah, when you actually sit down to
Like
have a
us.
reasonable conversation, you're like, oh, this is a bit meaningful. Give over. Nice mug, Ron.
Thank you.
I've got my current favourite tea mug.
Your cauldron.
Yeah, so good.
Looks good for hand warming.
It
I'm still
is
looking
good
at
for
duck tongues.
Oh, Ron, too much duck tongue. They were not pleasant. Very chewy. As you'd imagine, tongues are working the whole of your life.
Yeah, when you're constantly fucking stuffing your face like you are.
Sure am. Can't argue with that. Ugh, making fish pie today. Gonna have a fish pie dinner. It's a Friday and I'm not working tonight.
I was thinking about having fish. Well, I was thinking about making like a fish soup with potatoes.
Oh, sounds awful, but enjoy it.
Why would that be awful?
Because soup, I only really like soup.
How is that different to a pie? You have a mash on this pie?
No, pastry.
Pastry, okay.
Yeah. How is that different? Because you've diluted it to make it a soup. You've purposefully taken a delicious, lovely potato and made it liquid.
I'm not going to blend the potatoes.
So why are you just going to put them in too much liquid?
I'm not going to get into the position where I'm defending soup. I don't even really like soup.
Exactly. That's the problem. You've just taken all the best ingredients and you've just done the worst thing with them, in my opinion, when you've made a soup.
This sounds like a skill issue. I feel like
I don't make
if
soup
you've
because
ever...
I don't like it. It's hot.
Yeah, because apparently when you make soup, you're just using normal food like squash and then trying to gobble that down. That does sound awful. When I make soup, it's good. Just still soup.
I just don't like the concept of soup.
No, neither do I. I'm not going to defend it. But...
So why are you making it?
Because I've got a good recipe. I like this soup.
Yeah, I get you with the specifics.
It's like how I'm not gay, but Matthew McConaughey would get it.
Yeah. Really, Matthew McConaughey? Yeah, he is.
Have you ever seen True Detective?
No, but I have seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And when he leans out the window and shouts, "Frost yourself." Ooh, baby. I'd think about buying diamonds from that man.
We watched Interstellar for the podcast. You saw him as a pensive dad.
Yeah. I'd let him get pensive about me, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
He pops up all the time. So one of my favourite things on the Comedy Bureau.
All right.
The Comedy Bureau.
he just drops around. He's the milkman. He's leaving the gate open for use.
He's the lait d'homme. No, homme de lait, probably.
Homme de lait.
Homme de lait. The man of milk. The milk of man is a different thing. Imagine just a spunk delivery, man. There's just a bottle of jizz on your doorstep. Horrible.
But if it
frozen
was Matthew.
in this weather too. I don't think you could detect the handsomeness of the man from just nondescript jizz.
18 years later, though, and 9 months, you could.
Oh, I'm not impregnating myself with random jizz on the off chance that it's Matthew McConaughey's jizz. That's a terrible idea.
What if
because
pint bottle of jizz shows up on the doorstep? Matthew's been seen in the neighborhood.
No, because there's no benefit to me from having his child because I won't fancy that. It's my kid. So just because it looks a bit like him, there's no like small residual bonus.
Small residual bonus.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I would like to look at him.
I think you could get money from him if you had his biological kid.
So what's the scenario here then? What's happening in court? You carelessly left a bottle of your jizz on my client's doorstep. My client accidentally defrosted it and put it up herself.
No.
How's it
You have to tell a lie. You have to tell a lie, and you say,
I will not perjure myself.
You have to say, Matthew and I shared a steamy romp Maybe in the allotments down the stairs from my house. Here's the proof. This is his kid. Matthew Jr. Lexx. I want 18 years back alimony. Matthew Jr. wants money for the private school that you didn't pay for him, Matthew Sr. And I want to be in your next 3 films. No matter what they are.
I think that would really mess the kid up. I think the kid would think, you only really sat on that bottle of jizz for these rewards. You never really wanted me.
Yeah, but I think you just have to...
And what you call him Matthew Jr.? And then what if it's not Matthew McConaughey's kid? And then for the rest of his life, Matthew Jr. to who? Who's Matthew Sr.? Ah, my mum got confused. It's actually Richard.
My mum, I was made with street cum that my mum found that she had unfortunately assumed was Matthew McConaughey. What if they get to 12 years old and they're just like, you know, like they're black?
Why would you only find that out at 12? How do you think childhood works?
No. I just thought, I was just going to say, like, and they're just really obviously not Matthews, but, like, you know, they come out and like, they're just really obviously not Matthew McConaughey. So you're like, fuck.
Well, I think that's the likely option. I feel like of all the kids in this world I could accidentally have from street cum, in 99.99999% recurring scenarios, they're not Matthew McConaughey's.
That's fair. I mean, you do have a milkman, so chances are...
It's just milk. Chances are I've just poured milk in my fanny. And then what are we going to do? Charge of the podcast is all like, hey, I want my Weetabix and honey. And I'm like, can't. I'm trying to curdle your brother.
Yeah, you're in court. Matthew McConaughey's on the stand in the witness box. A stanky brie made from your own insides.
In short, Ron, I can't remember how we got to this. But it's very early.
Believe it or not, we got it from soup.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's enough of that.
I think this conversation has proved soup is as awful as I said it was.
Street cum, just a little spaff, guys. Okay, Laura. It's the last episode before Christmas nonsense.
Sure is.
We're having a rip-roaring time.
Sure are.
Wait, is it the last episode or is it the last history? Sorry, the last science and there's a history.
No, history was last week. Next week's Christmas. Next week's Christmas, and then bam! Just like the coldest cocoas, we go straight back to science 29th of December. No waiting until January for us to get back on things.
I just feel like, should we be starting a new topic on the 29th of December?
Why not? It's just a normal business day, Ron.
Not for the cocoas.
Yeah, for the cocoas.
No, not for the cocoas. The cocoas are in Aspen with their...
I was thinking about Aspen. I was just going to say, we're joining the meeting from Aspen, where our wife, child, and two nannies,
wife
they've gone skiing, and we've just got to catch up on a little bit of work, darling, and I'll meet you on the Black Run after lunch, if that's all right.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, except we're hungover from the night before. We got blackout drunk. We left a clean pint of cum on the doorstep next door.
Pint? Not even one of those like little shots of ginger juice that people do. A pint.
We've been taking our cum pills.
We're so dehydrated. I don't know if we are hungover. I think there's just no moisture left in our body.
Yeah, with pickles. Anyway, we've finished sugars, Laura. So in the new
and we don't even eat sugar because we're cocoas.
No, not refined sugar.
Ridiculous.
we eat honey for the antioxidants.
You're not going to live to be 139 if you're eating processed sugar.
I was on a meeting yesterday, and someone brought up that Brian Johnson guy, you know, the dude that's trying to live forever.
Oh, yeah, he's weird.
And I was like, I love that guy. What a nut job. Like, thinking everyone was going to be on the same page. Like, that's a car crash I like to look at. No, some people were like, yeah, he's a nut job, but love him.
Why I love him?
Like, money, I guess? I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you know who popped up on my Facebook feed the other day?
All right.
Steve
He's
at
always
Bartle.
popping up. Steve at Bartle?
Yeah, I got a random clip for somebody, I think it was Kevin Hart, was on the Steve at Bartle show. And the internet knows how much I love Kevin Hart. So it showed me Kevin Hart and Steve at Bartle.
Steve at Bartle he gets everyone on.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that podcast is about.
It's about Steve at Bartle Kokioing. He invented the street gum. It's a GCSE science podcast.
Not anymore. It's A-level, baby. We can talk about cum as much as we want.
We shouldn't, though. It's weird.
Anyway, so in the new format, we're not quizzing at the end of every ep. We're just a couple of shit-stained questions that I've come up with. It's like a few days after you last did it, and then you don't think about it again. We've just concisely finished sugars. Now what we're going to do is we're going to test your knowledge of sugars, but in a collaborative way where I help you with them and stuff, and we get the answers. Okay?
Okay.
So, I have questions in easy, medium, and hard varieties, Laura.
I'll choose easy, please.
Start with easy and work our way up.
I understand.
Okay, Laura. For 2 marks, 1 for each, please name the monomer present in cellulose and starch. Now, we recapped this less than 24 hours ago.
Beta glucose.
For cellulose? Is for cellulose?
Are they different? Then we're not looking for one.
They are
answer.
different questions. 1AI, name the monomer present in cellulose.
Okay, just ask
1A,
just ask one question at a time.
II,
Just ask one question at a time.
name the monomer
Please,
present
can
in
you
starch.
just ask one question at a time?
Name the monomer present in cellulose, Laura. Am I clipping?
I don't know, Ron.
Name! I think I am. So much better at this than you.
Fine, be the producer.
What were you just soliloquy? A-level biology. You couldn't have gone on that long street cum run on your own.
Yeah, what do I know about monologuing for hours on end?
Monologuing? Did you say monologuing?
Monologue.
Name the monomer
I'm
present
trying.
in cellulose.
I'm trying. I think that's beta glucose, Ron.
And name the monomer present in starch, please.
Alpha glucose.
Ding ding.
Yes.
2 correct answers. Well done, Laura. Okay, I'm now going to send you a picture of beta glucose.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Beep boop. That made a
Okay,
noise,
well
didn't
done.
it?
I'm going to send you this picture of beta glucose. Beta glucose is an isomer of alpha glucose.
Oh, it looks like Mike Wazowski.
Sorry, this is alpha glucose. Beta glucose is an isomer of alpha glucose. Please draw a molecule of beta glucose.
It's flip reversed.
Please draw a
But
molecule.
Ron, that'll take ages and it'll be bad podcasting and I won't get it right.
Then describe what's flip reversed.
With the positions of everything. So it's like a mirror image of it. Chirality.
So just taking the whole thing and flipping it that way?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Okay, well that's what I'd have drawn. We've just saved ourselves 6 minutes, haven't we?
Chirality happens around 1 carbon. Okay.
Right.
Do you remember how we were talking about that tetrahedral arrangement?
I do remember it going on for a long time.
Yes, because you didn't get it.
No, it turns out I still don't.
No, you don't. Chirality happens around a single carbon. The prerequisite for that is the bonds off that carbon all have to be going to different things.
Yeah, okay.
So one of these carbons, one branch is attached to an oxygen, one is attached to a carbon, one's attached to a hydroxyl group, the other one's attached to a hydrogen.
Yeah.
So from there, you can have chirality. You're not engaging. I'm going to stop explaining.
What do you mean? How? What? You stopped halfway through a sentence.
Well, you're just going, yeah. You're not liking it. All right, next question.
This is Homme.
A disaccharide
Yep.
is formed by a condensation reaction between two monosaccharides. Identify molecules A and B in the word equation and type the name of the bond present in the resulting disaccharide. Alpha glucose plus A is changed into sucrose plus B.
I've got no idea. We didn't really cover this.
And you have to give me the name of the bond.
Well, I have no idea. I don't even know how to begin working that out.
So you should know what B is, at least, even if you don't know what A is.
Why would I know that?
Because it's a condensation reaction. And you should know what the bond is, because we've covered it several times. We recapped it yesterday.
Glycosidic bond?
Yes.
Right, I don't know. We haven't talked about what adds together to make what.
Okay, but you should know what the products of a condensation reaction are.
Well, I don't.
Okay, it's water.
Right.
And A is fructose.
Well, how was I supposed to know it was fructose?
Because we've gone through it, and we did that in one of the lessons.
When did we do that? I remember us listing everything off. I just don't think we talked about that. We didn't talk about that, Ron. I'm sorry, but we did not talk about adding things together to make those. We've also not written down condensation reaction anywhere.
We've definitely talked about condensation reactions. I'm pretty sure we talked about disaccharides and what makes them up.
We talked about disaccharides, but we just listed off what they were.
Okay, well maybe, alright, then write this down. Maltose is 2 glucose molecules.
Okay.
Sucrose is glucose and fructose.
Okay.
Lactose is glucose and galactose.
Love that for us. Are those all the ones we need to know?
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
See, this is why we do tests. We work out where the gaps are.
Yeah, well, that's new information to me.
A lot of this is new information to you. Now, this one, Laura, isn't going to be something that we've discussed.
Oh,
This is where
well, why are we doing it then?
I'm sick of your ugly speckled bug this morning, Laura.
Me too, buddy. What's the
Let me
point
finish
in
the
learning
sentence.
all this stuff and then the quiz is just different stuff?
Because sometimes you have to apply knowledge to a question. You're not always going to be spoon-fed everything.
Why? Sometimes you've got to find the street, come and apply it yourself. He's
Cotton.
not always going to be there with a bottle.
Cotton is a plant fiber used to make cloth. Explain how cellulose gives cotton its strength. What do you know about cotton? What do you know about cellulose?
Next to nothing. Cellulose is real rigid. Really rigid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
rigid.
Makes up my rock hard cotton tees.
It's really flexible. It's got flexible bonds, flexible glycosidic bonds.
Can you describe the structure of cellulose?
No, I can't. And I don't. I don't understand how a reasonable person could, to be honest.
Because you've been taught it. We've gone through this.
So can you just sit and be like, it's a C, O, O to the OH. That's
No,
fucking out to
okay.
a C
So
and a H.
here's what I would
What are you
say.
thinking about when you say this?
That cellulose is long strands.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
fibrous.
that. I didn't know that.
But you've been taught that, so you can't be like, oh, I didn't know that.
When did we do that?
When we went through the structure of all of the polymers.
I don't think we did that.
Oh my god, this one I know we did. The other one, maybe we didn't. This one I know we did.
Where? So we learned about these, right?
We talked about it when we did polymers. We talked about it when we did the chirality between cellulose, like the difference between alpha glucose and beta glucose.
I'm so confused.
Because the difference in that chirality means that when alpha glucose is polymerized, it makes those spirals and you can branch it. When beta glucose is polymerized, it makes strong, long straight lines.
We haven't recovered that though. We did that in the blip. We haven't recovered that.
No, we did it this time.
We didn't. It's not here in my notes.
That means nothing.
No,
maybe we did it in the last 15 minutes of an episode.
Don't attack the notes because the notes have been very good, Ron.
On the bits that you made notes on, yes.
I made notes on everything. We haven't recovered that. We haven't. We haven't. We haven't. We haven't. We simply haven't.
We have. I remember doing this one.
We haven't. I would have drawn it.
No, you wouldn't. You'd have been like, that would have taken too long to draw.
No, I've been so dedicated, Ron. This is hateful.
Cellulose is long, straight fibers because of the difference in that bond. Clothes are made out of fibers. That's basically the connection you need to make there.
Yeah, and I would have done if I'd ever been told that.
Oh, and also the hydrogen bonds that form between cellulose is the other place you can get a mark there.
Brilliant.
Right, ready for the medium questions, Laura?
No, this is fucking waste of time, stupid.
Do you want to start?
Well, I haven't been taught any of the stuff you're asking me, and then you're just screaming at me.
I'm not. You're the one that's screaming. I put my hands in the air and admitted when I thought we might have forgotten one of my things.
We haven't.
You're just like,
we haven't recovered that. It would be in my notes.
You can't rely on
I
that.
can because I've been so careful. I feel really sad and cross.
Have you had
revised
breakfast?
everything. Yes, and I revised everything in my notebook so that I could do well at this. And now it's all stuff that's not in there.
Name the type of reaction that forms polysaccharides from their monomers.
Glycosidic.
That's the type of bond.
Reduction. A reduction reaction.
No, it's something we've already talked about today. So when you say, we haven't covered it, we did like 5 minutes ago. And it's not in your notes. So.
Condensation reaction.
Yeah, condensation, yeah. What would the other product of a condensation reaction be?
Water.
Well done. Explain 2 features of starch that allow it to act as a storage substance.
It's very compact.
How so?
It makes neat bonds.
What does that mean?
No spare bond connections.
This means nothing.
Packs in tight.
How? How does it pack in tight?
Tessellates.
Nope.
Small boys.
Describe what you know about the structure of starch.
Know anything about the structure of starch?
We've covered the structure of starch. Is it in your notebook?
Structure of starch?
Yeah.
Not in the refit, no.
Okay. We have covered the structure of starch. Maybe we need to do 2 test episodes on this.
Fucking don't.
Stop looking for something that's not there,
Well
Laura.
then, fucking teach it to me so that it's here.
I did.
You haven't.
I absolutely have.
No.
And actually, I can prove that I've done this because I sent you a table with all of this information.
Where?
Scrolling.
I'm scrolling. I'm going back through Walking with Beasts. Some screenshots. Lady Snorkenbark. Mirror playing about chirality.
Scrolling.
Glucopyranose.
Switching to our chat and scrolling.
It's not here.
Where is it? I'm going to media. Links and docs to decrease the amount of scrolling needed. Okay, maybe I didn't send it, but we definitely covered
you
this.
see? Your memory is not infallible.
We still covered it.
Fuck you. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to say, I've got evidence, then fail to find the evidence, and then just doggedly stick to, but we definitely did.
Don't make me listen to the episode. I'll find it.
Go for it, mate. Listen to the episode. Send it to me. It won't be there because we didn't do it.
We did do it.
Didn't.
We absolutely did do it. Are you trying to claim we didn't do condensation reactions or hydrolysis?
No, we did. We did condensate. Well,
And those aren't in your notes. So that's also not proof, and we can't have that either.
condensation reactions. I don't have loads of notes on. I've got the reducing sugars.
You said
We've
that
done
you didn't
lots
have
of
any.
that.
Reduction's a different thing.
Yeah, exactly. My notes go day one, right? Biological molecules. We're looking at amino acids. We're looking at the roots of everything. We're looking at the start of life because we've all got the same chemistry. Bam. Day two, we've got monomers and polymers being introduced. We've got like examples of what's a monomer to its polymer.
We'd have talked about condensation reactions and hydrolysis reactions
Yeah,
then.
there's a little bit there. I've got 2 lines. Condensation is monomers joining together. They create a water for each bond, or they're joining a polymer. Hydrolysis reactions is breaking apart. Monomer plus monomer equals polymer plus H2O. Polymer plus H2O equals monomer plus monomer.
There you go. Then why are you having a hissy fit when I asked you that question
Because
earlier?
you didn't. That's all you gave me. You didn't tell me which ones make what. That's
But
what I
you still
didn't know.
didn't say water.
No, because I was stroppy by then. So that bit. Then we move on to chirality. I've got some stuff on starch here. Polymer of alpha glucose. Starch is 2 different molecules made of alpha glucose, amylose, and amylopectin.
Yep.
Then
We'd
we
have
move
covered
on
it
to
then, but you were
glycogen.
really cross about chirality.
No, then we move on to glycogen, and the notes continue in perfect fashion. Anyone can check this out on the social media. Then the next page, we go on to monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides, and it's lists of what they are.
Yep. I'm going to listen to these episodes.
Go for it.
I'm going to find
Somebody
it.
ought to.
Anyway, starch. Here are the things that you need to know about the structure of starch that makes it a good storage molecule. It's branched. Okay? So this allows you to be able to remove glucose molecules from the ends of any of those branches. Easy access for accessing that glucose. Easy for enzymes to get in and nibble at it.
Right.
You probably remember that it's branched from when we spoke about this before. It's insoluble, so it doesn't wash away out of the cells.
Right.
Does not affect the water potential of the cells either. It's coiled. It's like a spiral structure. That makes it very compact. You can store more of it.
That is cool. I think I said that, though.
No, you said it tessellated. You said
I said it's good storage.
you said there were no wasted bonds.
I said it's good storage.
Yes, but you have to have some substance to that.
Oh, okay.
Why is starch good storage? Because it's good storage. Not an answer. And it's a polymer, so it's made of a long chain, so there's many glucose molecules.
Right, thanks.
Now, here's the worrying thing, Laura. You've not written any of that down.
Because this is a test. I haven't made notes in a test.
But this is revision.
Ah!
Everything that we've covered's in my notes. No, because when you get cross, Laura, And here's your big character flaw.
Oh,
When you get
brilliant.
cross,
That's not 90% of the fucking podcast.
when you get cross, you stop making notes.
Here's the character flaw of you, Ron. Your dad. No, what is it? The sky rained dismal. It rained humdrum. It rained a tattoo on the old hamburger boxes and chip wrappings that were giving masculine a temporary hiding place.
The Deptford Mice trilogy?
No, it's truckers.
Truckers.
Ah, so good.
Read to me.
Starch, coils, not water soluble, branched.
All right. If you're trusting that you're going to get the full marks from that, grand. And to contrast, cellulose is
Not coiled, straight lines.
straight lines, forms hydrogen bonds in between the molecules. The hydrogen bonds bit, don't know if we did cover that. Ready for the next question?
Yes, Ron.
A muscle cell was tested to detect the presence of starch. State and explain the result of this test.
There was no starch present in the muscle cell. We don't store starch in muscles. We store more useful, more broken down sugar. Starch is kept in fat.
You say starch is kept in fat?
Yeah, probably. Is that right?
No.
No starch in humans.
That's true. What do we store instead?
Fat. Lipids.
That's long-term energy storage. What's our short-term energy storage? What's our
Glucose.
version of starch?
Glucose.
No, that's the monomer.
Insulin.
Starch is a polymer. Glycogen.
Glycogen.
Glycogen is starch for animals, basically.
Yeah.
Short-term energy storage.
Glycogen.
What's the test for starch?
Benedict's reagent.
No, Benedict's reagent is the test for
iodine.
reducing sugars.
Iodine is the test
Iodine.
of starch.
So what would the result be?
Blue-black. It would go blue-black if there was starch present.
Yep. And what would it remain if there would be no
Brown.
starch? Yes, yellowy brown. Well, good job. All right, Laura, we're on to the hard questions now. We're not going to do that one. That one's drawing. These are going to make you cross. This one's more about like practical stuff than is necessarily about. Sucrose can be hydrolyzed.
Hydromatic.
Hydrolyzed means like a hydrolysis reaction has taken place, okay?
Right.
With the enzyme invertase.
That
In an
sounds made
experiment.
up, doesn't it?
It's all made up. In an experiment to measure the effect of temperature on human invertase activity, researchers treated solutions of sucrose with invertase solution and measured glucose production over a range of temperatures.
Say that again. I wasn't listening. What's happening?
Let's break it down, okay? Sucrose can be hydrolyzed, broken down with invertase.
Right.
Nugget number one. They're then doing an experiment to measure how temperature affects invertase activity.
Okay.
So they've got a solution of sucrose with a solution of invertase, and then because sucrose, then they're then going to measure how much glucose is made at different temperatures. So we're testing the effect of the temperature on the invertase, okay?
Yeah.
Measurement involves treating the experimental mixture with a dye and measuring its absorbance of visible light. The greater the absorbance, the higher the invertase activity. So that's the measurement that they're doing, okay? Suggest 4 variables that the researchers would have to control and state how each variable would be controlled.
Goodness me. How about amount of glucose in the experiment?
So glucose is what they're measuring at the end.
From starch.
Not talked about starch there at all, really.
What did they start with?
Sucrose.
Sucrose. So amount of sucrose that goes in the first place.
How can you so you're on the right track here.
Measure it.
And actually, Actually, you can get 2 marks for this, but you have to break it down into how they would control the amount of sucrose that was there.
They would have to put the same amount of sucrose into each experiment. Why are you looking at me like that's thick? I'm
not looking at you like that's thick. I'm trying to think of the way to explain this. So you're on the right track, but amount isn't the right word. But it is the right word because you're making some assumptions in your head about like the experiment. Okay, so kind like in your I'm putting words in your mouth, but like in your head, what I imagine is you're thinking about like the scientist, and then they've got like a test tube, and they're just putting the same amount of sucrose in that test tube to run all these tests, right?
Yeah.
But the question that we're answering is happening almost in like this theoretical space. So if you just say amount of sucrose, that then doesn't define any of the other parameters, and that reaction isn't going to execute at the same speed if you had, let's say, 5 grams of sucrose in a test tube and 5 grams of sucrose in a bathtub. In the bathtub, that's going to happen way slower than it is in the test tube.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
So how about if I put on my intellectual hat and I say, the solution testing has to have the same concentration of sucrose.
Great, that's 1 mark. Really good.
Boo, 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 boo. And the same volume of solution?
Excellent as well.
Yes.
That's 2 marks now, Laura.
Same amount of lights on. Same amount of light. Just in case light affects it.
That one isn't actually on the list that I've got here, but I would have put that as well.
Yes. Same amount of time. You have to have a consistent timing for the invertase to work.
Yep, really good. Duration of the incubation. For all of these, the question I'm not gonna be a dick about it because you can't see the question, so you can't remember everything that was asked. But it's, part of it is to state how these things are controlled as well. So that would be same amount of time, and then literally they want you to say by using a stopwatch or a timer.
That's 4 now, isn't it? 4 marks?
That was 3 because one of them was wrong.
What was wrong? I said solution.
The light one.
But you said that you would have done that one, so that...
Yeah, I said I would have done that, but I'm not perfect. Think about the fact that this experiment is using an enzyme. What affects enzyme activity? So temperature is the variable that we're testing. The temperature's changing each time. But what else affects enzyme activity? What's the difference between your tummy and your cells?
pH level needs to be the same.
Absolutely. And we'd
test that
keep that the same by using what's called a buffer solution that sort of locks pH into a certain... Yeah, that's 4 marks.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll end there.
Yes.
Because we have to pay for the next ones.
Ba-bow! Well, it was mixed results, wasn't it?
We had a dearth in the middle.
Yeah. And we're both going to go back and listen to all the episodes and decide who was wrong.
And it's gonna come out there. We did cover these things, not in as much detail as I thought, but they were there. You failed to write it down. I failed to explain it succinctly. Everyone's wrong.
Everyone's a winner, baby. Stephen Bartlett.
Class dismissed.